your brighter side. Cause I'm low on the phone, you say. So I talk till I drop, you say, how could I have a heart made of stone while you... Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought when I fantasized. Playing games with my mind, making us collide. And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you bet you're nice, feel so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're in paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, and you're by my side. And it's smooth how you move, cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. Why you so icy cold? My tears can't drip. Sitting awake alone, tattoos I miss. If I was to call your phone, I know you'd click. Baby, can I have the throne? I call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been inside my room since you left it. Thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin, if you'll allow a DC kid to be a little parochial right now, while there are some basketball hotbeds throughout the world, Prince George's County in the heart of Maryland is among the finest. A litany of NBA players have come from PG, including Kevin Durant, Victor Oladipo, Markelle Fultz, Michael Beasley, and Quinn Cook. KD said, "It's just in the water. This is what we do." Guys?
Great stuff as always, DA. Thanks. Well, Doris, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out in this one tonight?
Boy, what a classic low post, strength-on-strength contest we are in for tonight. Now, that's more the exception than the norm these days. I'll tell you what, you give me some skilled big men on the box doing work, I'm all about that.
Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. Filling out the wings, Harris and Barton. Jokic is out there with Michael Porter. And it's Murray in at the 1. And for the Cavaliers, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Prince out there with Allen. And it's Okoro in at the 3.
Just so smooth pulling up there off the dribble. Porter terrific at being unpredictable and knowing when to take that shot.
Now here's Okoro. And it's sent back by Jokic. Puts up a 3. And again, Denver with the triple.
And if you don't get out on Murray, he will light you up from beyond. He's lethal.
Harris against Sexton. It's stolen by Harris. And Porter, here we go. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
A former 5-star recruit. We know about the talent level with Porter, but he's also a mature, hard-working guy.
Now, here's Sexton. 23 points his last outing. Now, here's Garland. Defense right on him. To stop the run, and it's good for 2.
Well, speed is such an important weapon for Colin Sexton, and he gets to the mid-range game. Nice.
For 3, Murray, and again, Denver with the triple.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And if you're drawing up your starting 5 for team irrational confidence, Jamal Murray makes a strong case. This guy is fearless.
You know, it seemed to me they were shying away from a foul there. The D still has to be a little bit more physical than that. He's got to feel you.
He gets it in there.
Are you kidding? 5 for 5, and they just got started.
Garland dishes to Okoro. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
And check out Jokic using not just his length, but also the timing. The offensive player better think twice next time.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And Murray, we know, can be streaky, Greg. Still mid-30% for his career from 3-point range.
Of course, the degree of difficulty pretty high on a lot of his shots. Off the bounce with the hand in his face. And he's more than a shooter, a versatile scorer who can get it done in a variety of ways.
And here's the break. Here's Okoro. A 3-pointer, no good. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Denver.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that 3-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now, here's Sexton. Right now, he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. Barton, right side, got that one up quick.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Now, here's Sexton. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Such a wide open look.
Well, just quick with the decision-making, smart pass by Darius Garland.
Murray with it. Garland picks him up. And yes, it's good. Murray's got 12.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Garland, the pass to Sexton. Harris on the double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the Wizards in Washington. Lets it go from 14. And it's Denver scoring again.
Boy, his shot looks deadly right now. Already he's hit 3 of 4 to start.
To the paint. Outside, Sexton. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Well, so often we're talking about Jared Allen's length, and he does it nicely on the offensive glass right there.
Here's Barton. The Cavaliers pull it in. Last game against the Nuggets, they lost in the Mile High City.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. Greg, too early to start talking about MVP for this year? We're mid-season.
You know, we've gotten to a point now where we start talking MVP the start of the season. You know,
yeah, right.
People just love to talk sports at this point, especially when it comes to the most prestigious individual awards out there. I think you can make a case and sway some opinions with your play this time of year, but I like to let it all play out before I start focusing on that.
Things can change in a hurry, can't they, in a season?
Yes, they can.
Like you say, let it play out. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at Denver. Right now they've been able to gather the 8th best record in the conference as the latter part of the season approaches.
And you know, for the Nuggets, they haven't had the great season that some were expecting, but it hasn't been a disaster. They just need a few things to go right for them down the stretch.
It's an amazing thing. If you can get a couple of wins, generate some momentum, you've got to believe they'll be just fine.
Again, the Nuggets score.
Nice touch on the jump shot. Jokic's shooting ability changes his team's definition of spacing.
Okoro kicks to Garland. Now, here's Okoro. Outside, Sexton. 5 to shoot. There's Garland. Porter pulls it in.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
And so, Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night. You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
And that one's good by Porter.
Wow, 10 straight points from mid-range.
Cleveland's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Harris, and that one is good.
High activity, challenging the heart of the defense. Taurean Prince is not afraid to mix it up.
Over Sexton. Harris, no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Garland with the bucket.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from D.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
That final score really caught a lot of people off guard. I think we would have to quantify that one as an upset.
Oh, I don't think there's any doubt. They came in as the favorite, seemed to lose their confidence down the stretch, started to play tight, and let that one slip away.
Then I get a roadie, then I meet it, and then I get it, and then I take it. Feel like Carson Wentz, I got the wisdom and sit the bench, I got a funny feeling that you folding. Boy, still the coldest. This the moment I come different, yo. Yeah, they for long, no monkey business. Can't 18 numbers, no. Shout out to Cape Town. It's always a great time. Diamonds tell all of us living hearts. I tell them, let me go to Lagos. How you like to play, Chuck? You really hating cause your pay stuff. Philly women really chilling with me now. I really can't stop saying John. The double MG is back, mo. See me was sneaking with Fat Boy. See they can sleep on my raps they had, but who really believed them back? Spin a minute, make it back.
And here on the 2K leaderboard are the teams with the quickest hands in the league. The Cavaliers 5th.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
The baseline J, and he hits the jump shot. And the Nuggets lead by 19.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Garland, the pass to Osman. Porter with a block.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet.
The Nuggets leading by 17. Here's Hartenstein, and Denver again with the bucket.
Set one.
Here's Garland. He's coming off a 16-point game against San Antonio, and the slam dunk by McGee.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
With the pass.
Morris with the bucket. Morris has got his second basket of the night. Here's Windler. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game. Windler, great positioning on the putback.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Morris inside. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. And so here's Cleveland, trailing by 19. And here is Garland. Pass to McGee. Here's Windler. Offline with his three. Denver passing it around, and the shot goes in.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Garland with it. He's got 7. A reverse. Allen. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Allen's got his third basket of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range. Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game. And Jared Allen, the big man out of Texas, a big part of his impact is how well he moves as a center. Very long and covers a ton of ground on both ends. Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And with Allen, the amount of floor he can cover with a few steps is staggering.
And, Kevin, it lets him take away chances and opportunities on D. On the other end, one step to the hoop, and he's completely relocated as a target. One of the best moving bigs in our league.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. And you played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for it.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think two guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid. I think are the two guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. Here's Osman. Denver getting their last shot to go. Back to McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Timeout. Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Pacify our women, justify it. Give your man the ribbons, making money off it, magnify the figures, pray we see the profit and we find forgiveness. Healing necessary, not hereditary, cut the history, we're conned by the spirit. All my brothers hungry, appetite of women's rest alone, but they can't have the diamonds in them. You don't know what prejudice look like, all because of what you look like. I want it, guy, never said we didn't have good times. I never said my brother didn't. I never said that I was any victim, because I was skinned in. Still glistening, can I get a witness in this? Rolling round my block, feeling hard, streets are cold, see the frost, things I know, forbid, probably would've made cross, that's my blood, family tree, no excuse, freedom cost, took the risk, made mistakes, pray I never repeat them. Rolling round my block, feeling hot, streets are cold, see the frost, things I know, forbid, probably would've made cross, that's my blood, family tree.
And a quick look at some of the numbers for Jamal Murray. And Morris has got the ball here for Denver. They have a 19-point lead. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
The finish. And that one's good. Osman.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Here's Morris. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Morris has got 10 points in the game.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
The Nuggets leading by 19. Here's Porter. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Dotson kicks to Osman. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Denver's gone a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter. Morris, no good. The Cavaliers shooting pretty efficiently out there. It is in 48% in the first quarter. And that one, good.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
Here's Morris. Good. Nice job down low. 12 points for him.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Pass to Windler. There's the 3. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
The Nuggets leading by 21. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Near the 3-point line, it's Morris. Again, the Nuggets score.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Here's Windler, and he's good on the 3-ball. The Nuggets now on offense. Here's Morris. Rebounded by McGee.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Good on the bucket. Allen's got 10 points in the game.
You like Allen to keep his concentration, refuses to let the defense outmuscle or outwork him.
Rebounded by McGee. And so it's Denver holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Their work from beyond the arc has been a highlight. A lot of threes finding the bottom of the bucket. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we caught up before the game with Nikola Jokic, who had a few thoughts about how to help his team succeed.
Selfless. I mean, you need to took your pride, you took your ego out, just to be part of the team and do whatever you need to do to be the best player in your roles.
Greg, there are areas of Jokic's game where he probably is the best in the world.
I can't think of a center with better floor vision or better passing ability. His positioning, his angles, his ability to use his size to maximize effectiveness, all at an elite level.
Cavaliers foul. Cedi Osman.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a very convincing performance from the Nuggets so far.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. Will Barton is out there with Green. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5 spot. And the first one at the line is good. You know, Greg, you'd probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
The Cavaliers trail by 20. Here's Osman. 17 points for him last game against San Antonio.
The other thing I thought was big, guys, was the incredible night he had on the glass. No one wanted any part of him down there.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Morris, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
The Nuggets shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And free throw good from Morris. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Jared Allen. And Morris drops them both.
Yeah, a nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
It's stolen by Morris. And Morris throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Lots of room. And he overshot that one, missing.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite. Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
The assist, Will Barton.
And so here's Cleveland. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. And that will be the 3rd of 5 straight played at home. The pass to McGee. And it's blocked. Morris looking over the floor. Yes, that goes in.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Poke loose. Here's Osman. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
That is prototype rebounding right there. He gets the position down low, boxes out, and then corrals it. It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Hits it from three-point range.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Morris, no good. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Windler. His three-pointer's off the mark.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Dotson the pass to McGee. Here's Osman. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
And now let's take a look at the number of second chance points these teams have had over the last month. These guys never give up on a possession. The Cavaliers 4th.
And they've really put an emphasis on offensive rebounding. And guys, it's paying off. The second chance points are coming in bunches.
Morris, no good.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Here's Murray. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 14 points for Jamal Murray.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is such a unique talent at that center position. Oh, wow!
Young fella. Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
That's a solid blueprint.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Prince outside. Now, here's Garland. He's covered by Murray. Here's Jokic. And again, it's Denver.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Garland, the pass to Okoro. There's the lob to the hoop. It's stolen by Green. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Goes up the baseline. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Morris has got 28 points for the game.
And the precise passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the floor.
Sexton's shot is good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pulls up on the wing, and Denver again with the bucket.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
And the Cavaliers call time here. You look at Monte Morris. He's been really playing well.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat you.
Will Barton, he's checked in for Denver.
A moment now to see the stats for Prince. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's right around 9 points a night, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. And that game will be 4 out of 5 on the road for the team. Here's Sexton. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Sexton's got 6 here in this quarter.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
And they're leaning on the mid-range right now. That's 6 of their last 10 from that area.
Pass to Garland. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Clock at 4. And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That's his first foul. Cavaliers making a switch here. Allen's checked in. Denver's gotten off 4 shots from three-point range tonight and buried every one of them. Here's Murray. That one wide left.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
And the shot goes down. Sexton's got 10.
Boy, it took him a while to warm up, but since the second quarter, he's on fire.
Harris inside the line. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 5th assist in this one. Outside, Sexton. Shot from free throw range. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Sexton's got 10 points in the quarter. Lets it go from 14. And it's Denver scoring again. Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And stolen by Harris. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
And after establishing himself as a key player in Denver, Gary Harris has played, trailing off the last couple seasons. Greg, what's your read there?
I really feel like, Kevin, injuries have played a part, an extended cold streak, but the Nuggets didn't lose faith. He helped build their success over the years, and they consider him a key piece moving forward as well.
That's good from Harris.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Now Garland. 7 points in the game. Doubled by Murray, knocked away, and stolen by Harris. Elbow shot is on the way, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Can't allow Murray to beat you to the rack. He really turns on the jets in the open floor.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Can they get it? And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Allen. Garland's got 10 points in the game. Here's Jokic. Another 3 for Denver.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
Cleveland's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end.
Oh! Wow. Nice creativity from the big man, Jared Allen. You've got moves upon moves.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Now, here's Sexton. 12 points for him. Pass to Allen. Pass to Garland. 6 to shoot. Barton with some nice D. Denver's gone along perfectly from three-point range. Tonight they've gone 5 for 5. Cavaliers shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. They grabbed their own miss. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Jokic.
Nice job drawing the contact on that move. Jared Allen, very difficult to contain because of his length.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Allen.
Well, think about Mr. Jared Allen. He was not the first family member to get picked in the NBA draft. Let's remember his dad taken by Dallas in the famous 1985 draft. His dad, however, would go on to have a playing career in Europe.
Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Cleveland. No good on the second free throw. And here's Porter. 14 points from him the last game against Washington.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
Now, here's Garland. Following the miss by Jokic. To the middle, here's Allen. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
One of Jared Allen's best qualities is his motor. That activity paying dividends with his scoring.
That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. Cleveland's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play, going to the line for 1.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
The Cavaliers shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Windler's checked in. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Denver.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Well, Colin Sexton, I think, is a crafty point guard with tremendous upside. He obviously can facilitate and be a distributor. The key is, can he knock down shots consistently?
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Prince outside, over Porter. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Prince has got 6 points.
With more repetition, you can see Taurean Prince evolving on the offensive end. Gets into the mid-range game. Go ahead, Taurean.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Allen's shot is off. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Denver Nuggets. Hartenstein, shot is good off the back rim and in. He's got 10.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
To the inside. Allen's shot is off.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Jokic, no good. Well, Cleveland shooting very well, 56% from the floor here in the second quarter. Prince wide open. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And it's Murray with the jam.
And the D has no answer for Murray, just absolutely ferocious at attacking the basket.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the first half. Windler, the pass to Allen. Knocked loose. Jokic with the steal. Here's Murray. Lays it up off the glass. Murray's got 26.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Good on the three-point shot.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammate. Sexton is a quality floor general.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And so it's Denver out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Here with Coach Mike Malone. How has ball movement opened up things for you offensively?
Every game we have where we get into a one-on-one game, over-dribbling, not passing, we become very easy to guard. The good thing about tonight is the ball is moving. We're trying to make plays for each other. When we move the ball, we get high percentage shots, which is all we can ask for.
Thanks very much for your time, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. After 2 quarters, it's Denver out in front. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
They've done a lot of things well, but the way they've taken care of the basketball, valuing each possession so critical to the tempo, so crucial to the offensive flow. They've got a great rhythm, as smart and as safe as they're playing. They made it clear they're not going to beat themselves today.
Looking at Cleveland, Shaq, your thoughts?
They didn't show enough toughness in the paint on D. When you get dominated in the post, it sets a bad tone. You always want to win that physical battle in the area. Otherwise, you wind up with a score like this. I don't believe I'm watching this.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Monte Morris. He's been really playing well.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Okoro out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Allen in at the center position.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there. Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Deep two from Murray. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Murray's got 28 points for the game.
And with Murray, you have an all-around scorer, someone who feels comfortable shooting from just about any spot on the court.
Harris against Sexton. Back to Allen. Sexton trying to break free. That's good from Allen on the assist by Sexton. Sexton's got 4 assists now tonight. And Murray, here we go. The shot's good. Murray's got 4 this quarter.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Sexton against Harris. Sexton kicks to Garland. No good from outside.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Here's Jokic, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
For Denver, they have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. And the Nuggets making a change here. Barton is checked in.
One shot.
A nightly double-double threat. Jokic is also an exceptional playmaker for a guy that size.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Down low. Prince's shot is good. Prince has got 8.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Took him no time at all on that one.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
The wide open look here for Garland. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. 16 points for him.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Will Barton at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Barton. JaVale McGee's checked in for Cleveland. Both free throws good from Barton.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Okoro wide open, he fires. Here's Allen, and it's sent back by Jokic. And he gets it back. Allen, that's good. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. Shoots over Garland, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Murray's got 9 points here in the second half. For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Garland with the bucket. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Murray. Here's Porter. McGee with the block. Sexton the pass to McGee. Sexton against Harris. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the slam dunk by McGee.
absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
You know, my guess right now is Coach wants to talk over this turnover issue. And it seems like they've been trying to force things a bit and need to find a steady rhythm offensively.
Double V, recipes, way on minutes. Sending blessings, I've been praying for my pastor, yeah. This a dream of the team, I'm massive, yeah. We gotta get it, take it, cause the game of minutes, don't complain. Why we living better like a while we winning, yeah. I feel the deep, that's a gotta get it, pray to God, Simon Christian, easy, yeah. Gotta get it, cause the game of minutes, don't complain. Why we living better like a while we winning, yeah. I feel the deep, that's a gotta get it.
Dotson's checked in for Colin Sexton. Monte Morris is checked in for Denver. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Cleveland moving it around. Porter with a block. Here's Barton. And good as it just snugs right down through the net. Cleveland's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Garland with it. 18 points for him. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Garland's got 10 points in just the second half. Murray with it, and McGee picks him up defensively. Murray, good.
And the confidence from Murray, just so efficient from the interior.
Here's Garland, and it's off from three-point range. For Denver, they've gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. And that one's good by Porter.
You know, he hasn't taken as many shots tonight, but they're still ahead, and that means his teammates are delivering.
And Porter comes to help. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
That one goes. Count it. Morris has got 30 points.
And easy to understand why many believe Porter is the complete package, skilled at making the correct pass.
They get a hand on it. Allen kicks to Okoro. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And the slam dunk by McGee. And here are the Nuggets now. Here's Murray. The Cavaliers pull it in. McGee's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Baseline J on the way. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Porter's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
For Denver, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Osman's checked in. And Porter drops them both.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Here's Garland. He's got 20. And there's the pass to McGee. Here's Dotson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Cavaliers, Dotson, taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And so he makes both from the line.
Thank you, Cleveland!
Denver's gotten on a roll from three-point land. They've been flawless. 6 for 6 tonight. Stolen by Garland. Dotson gets the bucket. Dotson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
They get the rebound. Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Yeah, just phenomenal at using that vertical on the offensive boards. Porter just gifted at coming up with second and third chance opportunities.
Here's Dotson. 6 points for him. McGee, the pass to Garland. Banked in off the glass. Garland's got 22.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
It's good.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 with a three-point shot since coming out of the break. Now, here's Okoro. Martin defending. Okoro kicks to Dotson. Shot clock at 5. Passes it to Garland. Hits the three-point bomb. Garland's got 15 points in just the second half.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Murray, good.
The rhythm, the timing. When Murray is in sync, that pull-up jumper is a thing of beauty.
Now here is McGee. 11 points in the game. And the shot goes in. He's got 27. Here's Murray. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. And let's see what Denver has coming up. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Sunday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
And you know, for that matchup with Washington, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise!
Here's a look at the stats for Barton. How last month turned out for him. He's putting up about 12 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Dotson. He's got 6. From deep, Prince. Green with the rebound. Green's got 5 rebounds tonight. Jokic with it, guarded now by Prince. And it's Jokic missing. Cleveland's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Osman, the pass to Dotson. Back to Osman. Inside. Prince's shot is good. Prince has got 10.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Campazzo. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Here's Dotson. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. And pushing it up, here's Denver. And that one's good, Barton. Barton's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Here's Osman. He's got 7. That one drops for him. He's got 9.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it. Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
Here's Dotson. He has 6. They get it back. The second chance effort. He misses his 3rd shot of the game. He has made 6 of his 9. From deep, Green. Denver keeping it going. A new 14-second clock. That one goes in. Jokic has got 26 points.
And this is why Jokic is an all-star, all-NBA caliber talent, because of his ability to dominate in an effortless fashion.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
A 3 from Morris. Cans it from downtown. Morris has got 33 points.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Pass to Windler. That one doesn't drop. And Denver the other way now. 50 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Jokic. Kept alive. Cavaliers shooting a stellar 60% since the halftime break. Osman, the pass to Prince, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Well, fast off his feet and up at the rim in a hurry. Taurean Prince with an easy one.
Here's Morris. Green inside, guarded by Prince. Good. Green's got 6. Here's Prince. He's got 12. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Jokic.
One of the hardest things to deal with Taurean Prince is trying to match his energy. This guy goes all out every time.
First one falls for him.
What we know about Taurean Prince is he's a terrific competitor who knows he's going to lay it all out on the floor every night. For coaches, that is such an invaluable trait.
And both free throws good for Prince. Denver's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. lets it go from 14. The Cavaliers pull it in. Fast break, here they come. Pull-up jumper. Windler's shot is off. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Nuggets ahead, opening up a huge gap. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So out there for the Nuggets right now, Hartenstein is out there with Jokic. Then it's Gary Harris, and it's Chanchar in at the three, the small forward. Here's Windler. Sexton, that one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
And guys, for Colin Sexton, it's really about taking smart shots because when he does, you can see he's got the ability to catch fire.
And there it is for him.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
So it's the Cavaliers now. And he jams it with authority.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Campazzo. And it's good off the back rim and in. Well, Cleveland shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Pass to Windler. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Puts it up from 17, and it's Jokic missing. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Windler with the bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Lets it go from the wing, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Outside, Sexton. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Stephens can't get it to go. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Hartenstein. Second chance shot. And it's Jokic missing. And so Sexton will bring it up for Cleveland.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
The Nuggets shooting with confidence. Wow, 66% from the floor. And they pick up 2. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Left side, Sexton. Second shot opportunity, and it's sent back by Jokic.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
A nice shot by Hartenstein. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Here's Bolden, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Campazzo, and there's another one for the Nuggets.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. The open look here for Sexton. Chanchar grabs the miss.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Windler with the rebound. Windler's got 4 rebounds in this game. Greg, it's pretty typical for players of the past to talk about current players and say they may have struggled had they played when I played. What do you think of that line of thinking?
You know, I just don't agree with that. And I think we all do that. We all feel like our era was the best. I had the same thoughts being passed my way when I first came into the league.
I'm sure.
The reality is these guys work just as hard as guys work back in our era. They just have more understanding of what their value is. And in a lot of ways, they've got more courage to speak out because, you know, let's face it, they're more of a bullseye on their back in today's era with social media than we've ever seen before.
That is true. Garland, he's checked in for Cleveland. Denver on D. Basket counts. Stephen's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
At the line for the Nuggets, Gary Harris. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Harris. And in last year's playoffs, we saw zone defense turn the tide in certain games. And Doris, we know when executed well, they can throw an offense completely out of rhythm.
Kevin, I'm going to go back a step further to the Toronto Raptors championship 2 years ago, where they throw a box and 1, a triangle and 2, and multiple zone looks that helps them win a championship. Look no further than Miami's deep run in last year's playoffs. Listen, that can change the whole rhythm of a game. It can force an offense to start second-guessing itself. When you can change the rhythm, the tempo, and mix looks and force a team to think and really operate under duress, it only helps you win ball games.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Sexton. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Some solid defense from Harris.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started. The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard. Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Hampton, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. It doesn't matter. Just make shots.
Denver calls timeout. While the pandemic impacting earnings all over the NBA, Doris, the pain is felt, we think, most keenly by small market teams.
Across the board, Kevin, there are economic realities that the pandemic has forced NBA teams to look at. But always those small market teams depend on revenue sharing to compete. So now attendance is compromised and their ledger is affected even more. This is going to be interesting to see how this affects roster composition. Boy, we've got a lot of questions to be answered.
We got about the hood for it. Why you think my got me box for it? I had to fight for it. Some of my cousins for it. A lot of free the guys for it. My king still $1 million mission for it. All my going for it. Yellow same team. How you mean? Thought you knew about the team. All my going for it. Yellow same team. How you mean? Thought you knew about the team. All my going for it. Yellow same team.
Dotson's checked in for Sexton. Now off the inbound, he hits the back iron and sinks the shot. 13 points for Gary Harris.
Boy, they don't waste any time on that inbound play. Very little the defense can do to react to that one.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
The Nuggets shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. Here's Bull, and again it's Denver. And with the frequency of three-point shots skyrocketing, Greg, does the drastic change concern you? And should something be done to lessen the dependence these teams have on threes?
It's crazy. I mean, we're starting to see teams take more threes than twos. You know, some have said maybe limit fouls on three-pointers to only 2 free throws. That might eliminate some of the flopping on those long-range attempts, but I really feel like this is the evolution of the game, and that three is going to be vital.
And here are the Cavaliers now, after the miss from R.J. Hampton. Here's Chanshaw. Shoots from 12. That one good for 2. Here's Steffens. The pass to Garland. Here's Steffens. He kicks to Garland. Shot clock at 6. Here's Dotson. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
Here's Harris. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Dotson gets the bucket.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Nuggets shooting 66% right now. This offense getting everything they want out there. Got that bucket in no time at all. Hampton's got 6 points in the quarter. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Down low, here's Bolden. That shot is off, coming up empty for the second time this game. 4 for 6. Bull with it. Wade picks him up. 20 feet out. And a little luck that time, but it drops. You know, Doris, teams are using analytics more than ever before. We know that. For example, blocks are certainly a key number. But some defenders, as you know, are so good, teams don't even go at them because of those analytical numbers.
Kevin, we refer to that as shot suppression, and you have to look no further than the last 2 winners of the Defensive Player of the Year award, Giannis Antetokounmpo and Rudy Gobert. When those 2 guys are in the middle of the paint, a ball handler or would-be shot taker may reverse course and reset the offense. That's how much those guys impact the game on the defensive end.
And he makes the first.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
The Nuggets making a switch here. And so he hits both. Now Hampton. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
Cavaliers ball.
One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
And last season, we saw the NBA All-Star Game introduce a target scorer, Greg, to end the game, and instead of running out the clock. Did you like that, and would you widen its use?
No question it's being looked at maybe for overtimes or tournament games. You know, Adam not shy about exploring new ideas. And I got to be honest, going into the All-Star game, I wasn't a fan of the proposed changes.
Me too.
But once you saw it all play out, I have to say I was entertained. And I applaud the commissioner and the players in the league for buying in. And I think the fan experience was made all the more better.
Good point. Steffens, good. Denver shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Campazzo. Garland with the rebound. Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. They get it again. Here's Bolden. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Cleveland, Marquez Bolden. Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Greg, you know, we're seeing players take control of their free agent destiny. Do players get a bad rap for that and switching teams?
Listen, I don't know if you get a bad rap, but you're going to catch the wrath of the fan base. You think of Paul George in Indy or KD in OKC, and fans, they're going to feel jilted. There's no doubt about it. They're going to feel scorned.
Yeah, and he makes both free throws. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now, here's Hampton. Baseline try. Steffens pulls it in. Here's Dotson. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
1:30 left in the fourth quarter. Count it.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Nuggets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jamal Murray.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're up by 33. 58 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jamal Murray.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
I don't know if they expected him to have this much of an impact, but the timing couldn't have been better. They had dropped 2 straight leading into this one and did not want to lose 3 in a row. Here's Bull. The 19-foot shot, and too long on the shot. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Dotson kicks to Wade. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Here's Steffens, out left to the wing. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Dotson can't hit. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Here's Bull. Drops one in from the wing.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Count that one. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Nicola, coach has talked about the growth of your leadership. What's gotten you to be more vocal?
I just want to help my teammates. I think if I say something, they're going to listen to me. I just want to make them better, so I'm just going to do that.
Well, it sounds like they're listening, man. Appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.